It's ESPN's Tania, Ganguli with Armen and Levac on 104.5. The team, she covers the Texans, who are playing the Jets this weekend. And Tania, tell us about this Texans team that seemed last week with Brian Hoyer. They were finally focusing on a quarterback. And then, wait a minute, now we have TJ Yates starting this weekend for the Texans.
TJ Yates is a guy that, he has history with this franchise. He beat the Bengals twice his rookie year when Matt Schaub was hurt and took the Texans to the playoffs and won the franchise's first playoff win ever. So there's some history there, and he's still catching up. He's only been with the team for a little under a month.
Tanya, from the outside looking in, it looked like the Texans offense started to gel a little bit better once there wasn't that specter of Ryan Mallett or Hoyer or Mallett or Hoyer when it was just, all right, Hoyer's our guy. It looked like they started to gel a little bit more and look more like that Texans offense we expected to see.
Yeah, and that's something that we would ask Bill O'Brien about a lot when he had the carousel going. And while he was in that situation, he would never admit it. He would never admit that it was setting the offense back at all, but it was clearly doing that. And then he finally decided, settled on Hoyer, and a few weeks ago he admitted that he feels like Hoyer is doing so much better. The chemistry with the offensive line and with the receivers is getting a lot better because he's getting all the reps. And, you would think that's kind of an obvious thing, but I think O'Brien felt like the competition factor outweighed the consistency factor, and I think he's come around to deciding that wasn't the case.
Jets at Houston Sunday, 1 o'clock, and we're talking to ESPN NFL Nation reporter Tania Ganguli with Armen and Levac on 104.5. The team at Tania Ganguli on Twitter. Tania, who is this? The Houston Texans sit at 4-5. Who are the Houston Texans? What is this Texans team?
They've been trying to figure out their identity. Historically, the Texans have been a team that is very, run heavy, kind of a run first team. They've had Arian Foster, and they're probably never going to have him again. And so things have changed.